please line up so we don't. No, you go ahead. But for the next person who wants to speak, just come to the rostrum.
David Wallach, Mango's Tropical Cafe and the Ocean Drive Association. Thank you, Rick, for all that you and your staff do. I can't say enough about that. It's my honor to be able to work with you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do I have to stand here with this
guy
here?
Hold on, Mr. Wallach. Give him a second. You guys have. Let's. Mr. Wallach, the floor is yours, but
thank you.
Work with us.
The owners will get by. All those videos you saw about the fights were absolutely horrid, horrid, horrid. We just had gunshots at South Point. You cannot predict where violence will occur.
Good evening. My name is Mitch Novick. I've resided in the entertainment district since 1988. I've been in the hotel business for 32 years. The city manager issued a letter to the commission on July 10th, 2018, which states that we are subsidizing, taxpayers are subsidizing the entertainment district, at least in 2016, to the tune of a net loss of over $28 million. In 2017 and 18, according to the city manager's assistant, each year cost taxpayers $25 million. That's a net loss in operational costs, which include resort tax revenue, property tax revenue, and the taxpayers of the city are, again, being walloped, and we're subsidizing the entertainment district. There's no public benefit whatsoever in maintaining the status quo. And I look to you, we're again at another crossroads where you can do something. Whether it's 6 days, it's nothing. But it should be in perpetuity all year round, some sort of rollback. But that's secondary. Most importantly, the crisis on the street is fueled by open-air entertainment from my neighbor, Mango's, the Clevelander. Those places, especially the Clevelander, sounds like an open-air rap concert, 4 in the morning, every evening of the week. You can hear them from the shoreline, and it's entirely inappropriate, and it's what lures this spring break element to our city all year round. So in moving forward, I would suggest rolling back closing time to 2 a.m. citywide, abating the noise, having a more restrictive noise restriction on Ocean Drive. It should be limited to the eastern sidewalk, and it would not be unreasonable to remove all the tables, chairs, and clutter until public safety in the city can be ensured. We had stabbings. I've witnessed stabbings, shootings, sexual assaults, which is basically commonplace right outside my window for years and years, and it's time you guys do something.
Please, let's.
Thank you.
Guys, stop it. Hold on. Listen, everybody, hold on. Everybody, listen, I appreciate that this is important to everybody. Please, we really like to be civil to everybody no matter their position. So, let's keep it that way, please. And I'm always going to listen to no matter what you say, whether I agree with it or not. I think it's really important to do that. Go ahead.
Michael Palma, 1020 Ocean Drive. I wasn't going to speak up. I know that you guys have heard from me and heard from the organization, but now that Mr. Novick has accused the business I take great pride in of behavior that is not something that's true. And I think that you're all aware of the study he's talking about from 2016 or 17 that we've already sent letters to the commission and showcasing the issues and the deficiencies in that report. And we've asked, and in fact waiting for a new report, and we've already gone to our own chamber to ask for help to get the right statistical data to you guys. You can make a decision. But the Clevelander is an integral part of the Ocean Drive experience, and I run it at the highest level of efficiency, and there's absolutely no music that's penetrating the shoreline. And I also want to go on record, Mitch, that we closed at 3:45 last night, so it wasn't until 4 a.m., if that's what you're alluding to. So thank you.
My name is Mike Ohana. I've lived on the beach since 1991. I'm a hotel and restaurant consultant for many, many years. I think my first attorney was Michael Kungora. And I've seen some tremendous things, and I think Ian Robinson one of the police officers that was on the Ocean Drive Association with Sussy. We worked tremendously to help the police. And in the past decade, we've lost, if not more recently, in the past 5 years, a lot of business to Wynwood, Midtown, and Brickell because of the City of Miami Beach commission meetings. And I love you, Mayor. You are the best guy that's ever happened to us in the past decade. And many of you have helped change that from happening. Now we're looking to bring back the business that we lost from Wynwood, Brickell, Midtown, all these other places where when it happens here and we close this down, they go there for entertainment. I agree with you. You're an angry person, and you're angry because of your residency and your penthouse. I'm sorry, but wait, let me finish.
We need to change the model.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I'm not an angry person.
No, I agree with you. I've seen your cameras. I see what you do, and you're very an assistant helping with the police to get rid of some of the riffraff. But come on.
Let me just add one other thing, Mayor, and this is absolutely not going to happen next year. We should not be here. And I am very worried about our brand. I have made it very clear that we're a 5 a.m. city. I don't want to be all those other places that are 2 a.m. And if this is in any way a toe in the door, I promise you I will fight the foot in the door. And with that, let's take a vote.
Yeah, Mayor.
Let's call the vote.
So, we got a vote from Commissioner Gongora as a no. Vice Mayor Richardson.
Yes.
Commissioner Steinberg.
No.
Commissioner Minor.
Yes.
Commissioner Ariola.
Yes.
Commissioner Samulin.
Yes.
Mayor Gelber.
Yes. Okay.
Motion carries. The item is approved.
Thank you. All right, thank you all for coming. We're going to move to the last item.
Ceci, I want to
Important distinction.
I want to return to you because I interrupted you to get a clarification, and I don't want to do that and make it a practice. So I want you to be allowed to continue.
And trying to accommodate the palace and other businesses, we said we'll roll it back. It really became less effective from the perspective of what we were trying to accomplish. So the fact that the noise exemption is not in place still gives me the kind of impact in terms of tamping down the noise all night long. The ambient issue was more sort of as they were coming off, but in light of that, I'm willing, if that's the big issue for the ODA, I'm happy to pull that off the table, and then we can move forward with the others and see how they work.
Yes. All right, let's go back to the public. Go ahead.
Thank you.
We haven't voted on the measure yet.
I understand. I thought you were about to. Mitch Novick again. I just want to offer an anecdote and remind everybody and just advise those of you who weren't here. In August through December of 2017, a 4-month period, the special interest noise exemption was put aside, and how it impacted me immediately. Brawls essentially ceased from under my window. Vehicular noise ceased. The most important legislation you could...
It's still in place.
No, it's not.
No, that power is still in place.
Well, I'm just talking about the impact of noise and what this special interest noise exemption creates in my neighborhood essentially every night, which is chaos on the streets. You remove that as it was put aside in August through December of 2017, quality of life and public safety will vastly improve. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?